Well, this is Dr. Mark Cooper again, and I'm going to do the second half of my exercise program for fibromyalgia patients and patients who have arthritis. This involves lower extremity exercises. Now, again, I'm going to be using a rubber tube, some rubber tubing exercises. These are called TheraBands. Again, you can get these at any athletic store. And again, you want the ones that are the small ones. Now, I developed these exercises kind of watching a lot of exercise videos and trying to figure out how to help patients with arthritis problems or disc problems without putting too much pressure on the discs. And the research indicates that if you're lying down, there's a lot less pressure in the disc than if you're sitting or standing. So I designed these exercises after watching a lot of videos and talking to physical therapists and other people. And this is a way that helps strengthen your core muscles. It helps work on your knees, your hips, your backs, and your shoulders. It helps you develop some core strength without putting too much pressure on the disc space. So again, you're going to wrap these around the doorknob. I'm going to do that now. And then I like the door standing about opened up. And then you get a little pillow. This is for my head. I'm going to lay it right here. And I'm about 4 feet from the door to the bed. And I'm doing this up in my spare bedroom so you can see how it works. And you lay down. Hope you can hear me. And then you have one knee bent, one leg straight. All right? Get your legs, hands hanging out like this, and I'm just going to do a few of them, but you need to start off with about 5, and then maybe go to about 20. Here's one of the exercises. And this combines some knee exercises that I learned after knee surgeries, along with some back exercises and shoulder exercises. So all you do is just do this. And now you want to make sure your foot goes up in a straight plane, not wiggling around. So you want to start off with about 5, and then you're going to work up to about 20. And so what you're doing when you're pulling these rubber tubing and moving your foot up, what you're doing is you're strengthening your core exercise, your core muscles in your abdominal region. All right? So you do about 20 of those, and breathe out when you're pushing down and lifting your knee up at the same time. So this combined exercise really puts a lot of work on that abdominal. Then you put this foot down, this foot out. And again, you do the same thing over here. All right? So we'll do about 5 of those for right now. That's 3. That's 4. And that's 5. All right, then bend your knees. Now, that's what you do, but you want to start off about 5, but you're going to work up to about 20. So here's the next one. You're going to circle around like this, bend your knee as far as you can, push it all the way out, keep it up above the bed, and do the same thing. So this works your knee, your thigh muscles, your shoulders, and your chest, all at one movement. And this is a very inexpensive exercise. It costs about $7 for the rubber tubing. And you're able to do this in the privacy of your own home. And you stop this one, you do the same thing with this one. Ready? Go. 1. That's good. 2. 3. 4. And 5. That's enough for the first day, but remember, start moving them up later. Okay, now this is another exercise. This is the third one. You get your arms down against the bed, and we're going to push down. It's going to work on the triceps, but we're going to combine a tricep exercise with some abdominal work. All right? This is kind of hard on your back a little bit, so you do a pelvic tilt position, and then you push down and lift both your feet up. Here we go. 1, 2. You do them together. 3, 4, and 5. All right, now I'll let you continue because you really want to work up to about 20. All right, So that's the third one. Now the fourth one, you're going to take both hands, both rubber tubing, bend your knees up to the side, and you're going to pull your knees up this way, and at the same time pull your arm down. This is going to work on the external oblique muscles and help you get that thinner waist. So ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to switch sides. Ready? This way. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now remember, these exercises are working some of those back muscles and the external oblique muscles and abdominal muscles without putting pressure on your disc space, which is kind of important for people who have arthritis in their spine or have some disc problems. Remember, you start off with 5, gradually build to about 20. Okay, now this is an advanced technique. I don't want you to do this one I'm doing until you can do all those others at least 20 to 25 times without any discomfort. And after you can do that, then you're going to add this one. Ready? Because you can do both feet. You're going to go like this, touch under here, and hold your feet out. Don't let it touch. Come back together. Come back. There you go. I'm going to do about 5 of them right now. I only start off with about 5 of these. And then you can increase it. Alright. And that's it. That's a pretty easy program to do. You want to start slow and increase the number that you can do. And add that to the other exercises in the previous video. And good health to you. And again, remember, make food your medicine.